Hello YouTube, it's Tuesday night, it's Michelle, and I have a video share for you. A couple of days ago, or almost about a week now, I joined Mini Album Scraps, and that is a Facebook group that focuses on making little mini albums. And although I am a journal junkie to my heart, I really enjoy repurposing packaging and using it to make albums. And typically, if you're using boxes from home, the size dimensions are pretty small. So I joined a mini album scrap, and the requirements of the scrap are that the mini has to be 3 by 3 up to 4.5 by 4.5, and that's including the cover. It had to include 4 pages, front and back, plus the front and back covers. It had to have a binding system, and it had to have 12 embellishments, 6 different types, so you couldn't put 12 tags, for example, in the album and call it done. And it had to have some type of closure. So let me show you what I've come up with. I'm so glad it's all finished, and it's not due until the 15th, but I thought since it was in my Finish It Friday list of things to do that I'd go on ahead and try to knock it out tonight. So this little mini, I'm calling it Autumn Garden, was made from a Scotch ATG refill box as the base cover spine. It features Paper Studio's haberdashery. That's no surprise since I'm on a haberdashery kick right now. There are also coffee dyed papers. It has 8 pages, 16 front and back. There are 10 pocket/tuck spots, 2 interactive pages, 1 shaker embelly, 1 hanger embelly. It includes stashed flowers and lace, washi tape, stamping, and it's been distressed in vintage photo and aged mahogany distressed Ranger inks. So let's get started with my share. Again, though, it's small, but that's all because this little mini has quite a few details. So the cover features a Maya Rose doily back here. And then these are the paper, this is a paper flower that was originally white. And this was also a paper flower, but they were green leaves already. And so I sprayed the flower. And then to give some shimmer and shine, I glimmer mist it with my own by Bruton Golden Glimmer Mist. Thank you, Tamika with Scrap the World. I used Tamika's YouTube video tutorial to make some gold glimmer spray. And the butterfly stick pin, I made that. So it just comes right out. The spine has, this is silk embroidery ribbon. I used a pamphlet stitch, and so this is I tied the bows to the outside as opposed to the inside. And then the back is plain because I just love the paper. Again, this is haberdashery from Paper Studio. So on the side, whoa buddy, this is my first chain attempted bead dangle closure. I'm pretty proud of it because I was able to get this done in record time, and it is a nice little addition to the mini. So just opens like that, and then this dangle hangs down. It's got some bead dangles as well as a little heart charm there. Okay, so let's get to the inside. When you open it up, it has 2 signatures, 4 pages, 4 full-sided pages each. So let's see. So inside the cover, we start off with a Prima stamped image. This book belongs to. And then we move over to the first signature, which this is an envelope that's been distressed and stamped. And inside we have just a piece of ephemera, a tag. And then on page 2, this is the closure of the envelope. It has made a tuck spot, and these have been cut with Martha Stewart border punches. Inside features some to-do sheets. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden freebies. This next page is our first interactive page. There's a brad swivel closure. On the front, we have a bird on the wire and just a little bit of flowers, a flower from my stash. And this page flips out and has places for journaling and a picture. It closes. The next page just features some of the design paper, good place to put a picture. This page here has this is a stamped image, a stamp I got from Tuesday Morning at one of my finds. And this page actually has 2 pockets. One is a side pocket here, which has a stamped little journaling sheet. And then the top has a chalkboard tag that you can write on, and the back has been stamped. Again, most of the pages have been distressed with either vintage photo or aged mahogany. This next page features a little vellum coin envelope, and it just has a little piece of ephemera in it. But it is working. A little small mini I had in my stash. This is the other side of the envelope, and inside of there we have a shaker embellishment. This has little prima butterflies stamped on the outside and stays on, and there's also some on the inside. And those flowers are dried flowers that I found and have dried. So that's goes in there. Here's another one of those Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This is notes, and it opens up like that. And in the top pocket here is just another piece of ephemera. So that's the first signature. The second signature starts off with a piece of coffee dyed paper. This is some washi tape, and then that is just, it's like I used lace, but it's paper lace. I just used the border punch here and made a little strip there to go there. The other side of that, and both those pages are great for journaling, and I didn't put anything on them except for the washi. And you can see the coffee dyed stain. This is the second interactive page, and it's tied by a ribbon. So when you open it up, this page comes down. So on the top of the page is a space for a photo. On the bottom, this is a Maya Rhodes doily done in craft, and then it's a tuck spot. So I just put some ephemera pieces in there for interest. So that's my second interactive page. So when you turn that over, here's another place for a picture. Just featuring that paper. I love that paper from Haberdashery. On this side, we have a little hanger embellishment, and it's a piece of paper. It's so funny. I used to get these shirts, and this was part of the tag, and it says Ravel. But I just made a cute little embelly there, and it does nothing. Just looks cute. Just sits there and looks cute. On this page, we have one of the vintage ladies from the paper cut. She's been fussy cut and is now a tuck spot. And then our last piece of paper, the coffee dye paper with the washi on both sides. And then on the back page, there is a pocket with a tag that's been stamped and distressed on both sides. So we know these things never go back in right, so I'll just put it out there. So anyway, again, I'm just really happy it came out really nicely. I've got all of the required elements, plus I went out the box, made my little bead dangle, which is way beyond me. And there you have it. Again, I'm calling that Autumn Garden, and I will be turning that into mini album scraps for our scrap. My deadline's October 15th, so I'm glad I beat the deadline, and we'll be able to work on some pocket letters that are due for Friday's mail. Hope you're having a great day crafting and swapping, and we hope to see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.